Hello everybody, BrioS here, and for you guys today I have the free mech for May. And yes, my friends, they are giving out a free assault omni-mech. In this case, it's the 80-ton clan omni-mech, the Gargoyle. And the variant they're giving out free this month is the Gargoyle-D, which is the variant with 2 energy in the center torso. Very sweet actually. And in case you don't know, this build I'm going to share with you today is honestly very suboptimal. I don't really like it, but maybe some of you might like it. And it's a set of 8 quirks, so once you get your free Gargoyle, you can run this without buying new omnipods, so that's a bonus. But in case you don't know, Gargoyles are pretty fast, moving at 81 kph with lots of armor quirks, making it a pretty tanky boy. But unfortunately, the center torso is pretty huge, and the mounts for the weapons, the hardpoints, are all pretty low, around mid-level. And that adds to the fact that it's not a high-performing build for me. But like I said, maybe you guys might like it. And what am I running? Like I said, I'm running a set of 8 build, getting the set of 8 quirks, and in terms of firepower, that limits me to the original hard points. So I'm having 2 heavy large lasers in the right arm, backed up by 4 ER medium lasers, 2 in the center torso and 2 in the left arm. This mech is actually pretty darn good in cooling because it has 26 double heat sinks and also heat quirks, which I'll talk about later. And because I'm running the original delta right and left torso, it gets armor bonuses to the side torsos. So if you front load the armor like me, you have 100 in the side torsos and 130 in the center torso, making this pretty survivable even though it has pretty bad hitboxes. What makes it good are actually the quirks, and if you look at the quirks here, even though it has the firepower of a medium mech with only 2 heavy large and 4 ER mediums, it has a total cooldown of 15% for those energy weapons and a laser duration of 10% reduction, allowing you to fire faster and shorter burn times. Kind of a DPS build, sustained DPS. And in terms of heat, in addition to the 26 double heat sinks, which is a lot for really fast dissipation, we also have a total of 10% reduction in heat. So you can run fast, hit, and keep firing until you need to fire that cool shot. And you can get quite a few shots out before you need to do that. In terms of taking fire, other than the bad hitboxes which I keep talking about, it has pretty good armor quirks. Center torso only gets 15, but the side torsos get 20 and the arms get 26. Legs get 15. Yep, so not too shabby. So anyway, let's get down to the skills. For this mech, I'm getting full range and full heat generation, giving me 15% boost to the range and an 8.4 reduction in the heat. I'm actually getting cooldown quirks for this so I can fire faster because the firepower, the alpha, is a bit low. So 8.4% reduction in cooldown with I think 14 nodes here. In terms of survivability, the strength of the Gargoyle is its ability to take damage. So full armor hardening because this boosts your quirks also. So 18% boost to armor, and with all the skeletal density, it's a 33% boost to structure. So if you know how to twist and take your damage well, you are really tanky. Back to laser duration. In addition to the quirks, we also have 4 nodes of laser duration for a total net duration reduction of 20%. Not too bad, so you can hit, do your damage in a shorter time, and keep on running. In terms of operations, we have 5 nodes of cool run and 5 nodes of heat containment, boosting your heat capacity by 15%, and your cool run increases your heat dissipation by 10%, making it pretty easy to manage mech in terms of the heat and stuff like that. 3 nodes of hill climb allows you to climb terrain better, which is pretty good because it's still an assault mech. 1 node of radar deprivation to have that flash in the cockpit and that blip blip sound. Many people get that, so once the enemy loses its lock on you, you get the flash and the audio cue. Advanced zoom is always useful, only 1 SP, especially since since I am old. Anyway, back here, with all the nodes, I've got only 8 SPs in auxiliary for 2 cool shots and a bit of boost to the strikes. I actually run 1 UAV, 1 strike and 2 cool shots on this build. So that's it. That's it for the very suboptimal, not compy compliant build. But like I said, you don't really have to play meta builds all the time. It is tanky, it is mobile, and it has sustained fire with this fast firing short duration lasers. So with that being said, gonna show you some gameplay. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of this mech. I ran only about 4 games with it, so I'm sure you guys can get better games with this build. So with that being said, let's get down to the gameplay and I'll show you this set of 8 mech in action. Let's go. And here I am on the revamped, very purple Free Worlds Colosseum for the very first showcase match. And this map used to be really open, but after Crackstacks tweaked it, it's now really cluttered. So gotta be careful with all the different angles, with all the different cover to shield the opponent. And it's domination, so I'm actually gonna try to hit to the circle. My ER mediums are only 460 meters range, so just gonna go in there and duke it up with the enemy.
New target acquired.
So one medium pretty far away.
New target
Not much damage
acquired.
done, but some is better than none. I'm actually trying to stay around the mechs if you look at my minimap. Not trying to overextend.
Activated.
There's never any need to rush the enemy, especially with an assault mech.
Acquired.
So I'm just gonna take it slow and steady. I actually dropped the strike on that medium, so it takes a bit of damage. Looking at the minimap, I see most of my fall on the team. Echo 5.
Target
Most of my force has rotated, so I'm gonna go join them in Echo 5. As you can see, this map has lots of cover now. So I'm using this hill, so I can move to join my team in Echo 4.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
People are still trading cautiously here, using the low ground as cover. But since we have enough mass on the right side, I think it's time to be aggressive.
Need assistance. Target
Or
spotted.
Foxtrot overextended. Or rather
target
Echo.
destroyed.
Couldn't get the kill, but that gives us a 1-0 advantage. And since we have a nice murder ball, it's time to move up.
Need assistance.
Didn't really see that guy until
Target
later.
spotted.
Target acquired.
Not gonna pick the same spot yet. Not wise.
Target spotted.
You see mechs on my left are falling back, calling for assistance. It's gonna reverse, so I can shoot. With this angle I can accelerate away faster.
Activated.
So a lot of us do that.
Target spotted.
Reverse, shoot and accelerate away.
Target spotted.
The enemy is pushing up on our left with mediums. Oh no, I shot this. Oh, roughneck, and he reversed back into my lasers. War crimes there. I should have twisted away, but I guess I'll 2-tunnel vision on max side this Night Star. Interesting build. 2 UX-20s and 4 smalls.
Need assistance.
That's really not much firepower.
New target
So even though I have a lots
acquired.
of armor, I'm not gonna rush in yet.
Target spotted.
Always trade, deal damage, get a good advantage before closing in for the win.
New target acquired.
Lots of mechs around the corner, so gotta be extra careful.
Acquired.
Night Star's caught. This Marauder 2 is moving up, it's time to move in.
Target
Try to squeeze past him.
Spotted.
New target acquired.
3-0. When you have a 3 mech advantage, it's a good time to push.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Even though I'm pretty worried about this corner. Mechs like Longbow and the Shadowhawk on top, he's a good player. Some mechs on the low ground,
Acquired.
Thanks.
and a Viper at the top. But I think with the amount of armor I have left in front, it's time for me to take point. Yeah, let's push this 3-0.
Affirmative.
Yeah, the push is called. Time to tank. Also, I need to do damage. I haven't done much, by the way.
Target acquired.
Aha! A Sun Spider. Sun Spider D. My
New
favorite mech.
target acquired.
So I'm in their flanks as they engage those in front. 5-0.
Target acquired.
Enemy team is not doing well. They're getting enveloped.
Target destroyed.
Oh, I got a kill.
New target acquired.
Even though I have lots of armor, it just disappears really fast. And I reverse into this structure
Target
here.
spotted.
So I got stuck and I was just twisting the damage away.
Target spotted.
New
Anyway,
target acquired.
it's 10-0. Very stompy match. They just walked into our assaults one by one as we just traded well.
New target
That's how it should be
acquired.
played. Trade well, move together,
Target
and
spotted.
well, that's how you win games.
Target destroyed.
Oh, a second kill.
New target
What did I
acquired.
kill? He was probably caught. I secured that kill. Oh, he's Shut down. No, rubber duck. You rubber duck blocking me. But that's it. That's the match. So very stompy match. Yeah, didn't do that much damage, I felt. Could have done better. 768, 2 kills, 1 solo, 1 KMDD. And I suppose a decent match for 452 despite the war crimes. So let's move on to the next match. From the very purple FWC, we now move on to the very forested forest colony. And in this second showcase match, the team started inland and we all ran to the beach. That resulted in a assault, a dreadnought to be precise, being left behind. And 2 lights started to hunt him. So actually I decided to go back and keep in company. I have the armor, I have the speed, and most of my weapons are in the arms, allowing me to target lights better. So that kind of deterred the lights. So that saved us an assault from being wasted. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't.
Thanks.
Don't turn around, Relics. Almost there. Yep, Relics in his dreadnought is almost there. Alright, yes, here, buddy.
Target spotted.
Yep, and it's time to move to the front line. With the amount of armor that I have, this mech is better
Spotted.
in the front.
New target acquired.
So friendly Supernova A on my right, so it's just gonna hang in the rear and learn. Learn boats are like that. So actually keeping these 2 assaults company, the Supernova and Relics in his dreadnought. Still worried about the 2 lights,
Acquired.
but I guess they'll come in later.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Some terrain blocking, couldn't get a good shot. Still looking for the lights, that's what I was doing. But I think they decided to, I don't know, run away? Come back later? And as I said in the previous match, never any need to rush. Wait for them to commit, and then shoot them as they come in.
New target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
If you look at the minimap,
Incoming missile.
team is going to Golf 5, so I'm going to join them there. Fox 6, but there are lights in Echo 5, be careful.
New target acquired.
Just a bit of damage as I rush to the front line.
Target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
Looks as though the enemy team is set up around
New
this slope
target
here.
Acquired.
Yep, friendly team is shooting over the edge, so they're probably in the Golf 6, Golf 7 area.
New target acquired.
Stalker Golf left torso, Summoner CT.
Hotel Center Torso Summoner.
Yep. Yeah, as you can hear, people do call out components, mechs and components. It helps a lot. Keep comms concise,
New target
like Stalker left torso, stuff like that. Most people talk too much.
Target destroyed.
Yep, got me the Stalker.
Being captured.
That's where the lights went. They went to cap the base. Okay. Quite a bad strat because you're leaving mechs away from the front line.
Critical.
Good, yeah.
Target destroyed.
So if they shoot stuff, kill
New
stuff.
target acquired.
With the depleted number of mechs the enemy has at the front line, they're already 2-0 down.
New target acquired. UAV.
Timber, I go left torso.
Target spotted.
Popping in UAV because I'm afraid of people behind. And it's time to move up. Onions is down.
New target acquired.
1 assault here. On the right there's Kilo. Yeah, 1 assault in front, some mechs on my right.
Thanks.
4-0. I'm pushing forward 4-0. Move up a bit. Shoot. Twist damage away. The slow roll. Fafnir Echo 5. Yeah, 1 Fafnir there. Some machine gun fire. I thought it's in my rear.
Target
No, I guess not.
acquired.
Target spotted.
6-2. Alright. I guess we're gonna call 5. Let's get those
New
3.
target acquired.
Guess we go around in circles here. Okay.
UAV
New
up over
target
Golf 5.
acquired.
That's a 2 small pulse spider. Spiders are surprisingly
New
tanky.
target acquired.
Oh, look.
Base is
A
being
timber.
captured.
Caught his left torso. He didn't pay attention.
Base 25% captured.
Yep.
Heat level
Picking out his left
critical.
torso, blowing it off. He's in trouble now. He's taking wreck fire. Fire from
Target
me.
destroyed.
And he
Heat
goes
level
down.
critical.
Look at heat
Base is
dissipation.
being captured.
Very fast.
New target acquired. Heat level critical.
But as you can see, the low mounts are also a problem.
Heat level critical.
This tree blocking me.
Destroyed. New
Yeah.
target acquired.
I could have just rushed in.
Heat level critical.
I have a lot of structure
Base
to soak heat.
being captured.
but I get flyby.
Last one's on our base.
And with that push,
Base is being
we
captured.
crushed them all for 11-4 advantage. One guy on base, I bet you it's the spider. Probably spider 5v. Yep, there he is.
Acquired.
Irby just rushes in, takes my damage. This guy decides to duel me. Why? Okay,
Base is being
going after the Irby, I suppose.
Target spotted.
Oh, not enough to kill him. Oh well.
Nice work, guys. Great job.
And they got crushed. So that's a pretty fast and violent match. Well, it felt fast anyway. So anyway, let's take a look at the damage output of this mech. Hardly damage myself. 667 damage, 2 kills, 2 KMDDs. I actually soaked turnover damage and not even caught. And with that, 396 match score. So that's it, ladies and gents, for this set of 8 Gargoyle-D build, your free mech for me. Not entirely optimal, but it has its strengths, and I hope you enjoyed this video. So till next time guys, I will see you on the battlefield and stay chill. Ciao.